And let's talk about Heung-Min Son, who started as Tottenham's central striker on Saturday, scored twice. So I'm wondering in my mind, if Solanke is fit, what does Postecoglou do? Does he put him straight back into the number 9 position, or does he leave Son there? How does he work this one out?
Yeah, it's a really interesting one. It really depends on what Ange Postecoglou's game plan is, especially regarding the centre-forward, because Son and Solanke are two very different types of forward. So, we're going to bring up the touch map between the two players, So you've got Solanke's very much a penalty box player. And Son, now these are Son's touches when he played as a central striker against Everton at the weekend. He only had one touch in the opposition penalty area, and that was for his goal, where he tackled Jordan Pickford and then put it in the back of the net. So, yeah, it really depends on what Ange Postecoglou wants to do. Does he want to play Dominic Solanke, who against Leicester was occupying the centre halves? Or does he want to go with someone who's going to play a bit more on the break, play more in this area of the pitch right here? So, yeah, it's all down to Postecoglou, but you'll think he'll make the right decision.
Well, of course. Assuming Solanke is fit then, Son, does he go left wing then, and then the selection dilemma moves to the right side? Brendan Johnson has started the opening 2 matches of the season. However, Wilson Odobert, impressive, wasn't he, on the weekend, caught the eye against Everton. So could he then move to the right? Sort this one out for me.
Yeah, I was really, really impressed with Wilson Odobert against Everton at the weekend. You can see that he really out-trumped Brendan Johnson in terms of taking on the opposite man. You see he had 6 attempted take-ons. That's more than anyone on the pitch that day. And Ange Postecoglou said he really liked how he just kept going. Even though they weren't always successful, he kept going. So, yeah, as you can see from these stats, Odobert is pretty much better than Johnson in every single department. So it really that's another dilemma for Postecoglou to really tackle. But, yeah, really impressed by Odobert. I think he could start right wing and maybe give Brendan Johnson a little bit of a break.
Yeah, it's nice problems to have,
exactly,
isn't it? Because that's not the only selection headache Postecoglou has. Let's have a look at the Spurs starting 11 against Everton. Dejan Kulusevski and James Maddison both started in attacking midfield, and they impressed. So will they keep their places at St James's Park Sunday?
Well, it was a really, really attacking lineup from Spurs. You've got Kulusevski and Maddison playing as a sort of attacking central midfielders. But Maddison's the interesting one for me, because if we look at Maddison's stats, he's actually been one of the most creative players in the Premier League this season, not just for Spurs as well. So he's got 2 assists. He's got, he's second. Only only Bukayo Saka has more expected assists. Only Trent Alexander has more. You've got, really good start from Maddison. But can we judge Maddison too much? Because he always has that drop-off in the second half of the season. But really good start after his Euro disappointment. Yeah, you can see we have a drop-off. He starts really well, like he has done. But he always seems to drop off apart from this season here. So, yeah, I think, let's reserve our judgment for Maddison until the end of the season.